Hi, this video tutorial is about adding and managing newsletter subscribers. You'll get a view of what a parent sees and also what you, the administrator, will need to do in the subscription process. Okay, so if we go into our editing system here, the website, the area we'll go into first is this area called Setup, and then we'll click on General. And we need to make sure that this email address here is the correct one that you want the subscription notifications to come from. This means a parent will receive an email from this person. So it'll either be an administrator within the school using their email address, or it could be the school's generic email address. To change it, all you need to do is hit this Add button up here and go into behind the scenes and just change that email address there. That's all you need to do. Okay, now the next thing we'll go and have a look at is what a parent does on the front end. So this is our live site. A parent will click on subscribe to newsletter. They'll go in here and they'll create their name. We'll call this Dennis Parent. And I'll put my other email address in, dennis@newmediapeople.com.au. And I'll subscribe to this group called All. This means that all the parents will subscribe to the one group. The system has the potential to create, year 5, year 6 groups, year 4, and so forth. I would warn against that in the first instance until you get used to the system, because there are complications, obviously, with managing all those subscribers. But the parent will just hit the Save button here, and they'll be returned this response: subscription successfully added. They'll click out of that. And now what we'll do is we'll open up our email, and I'll just press the refresh button here, and we'll see what comes to me in my email. Now, this is a little awkward because I'm not only the administrator of the site, I'm also acting as a parent here. I'll show you what the emails look like to both of those groups. Now, me acting as a parent will receive this email in the first instance. It basically says, thank you for subscribing to our school's newsletter. You'll find it a wonderful thing, and essentially puts you in a holding pattern. Then now, as the administrator of the site, what I'll actually see is this, and it'll ask me whether I want to approve or disapprove. So if I want to approve, I just hit the Approve button, and we'll see where it takes me. You can see here, before I actually finally approve, it tells me the parent's name, their email address, and they're registered to this group called All Schools, which is the school's global group. And all I need to do now is just approve this subscription. It tells me that this subscription has been approved. And now remember, now I'm playing the role of the parent. Because the administrator approved that newsletter subscription request, I now get this: Dear Dennis, your newsletter subscription on the Darlington Bill public website has been granted. So that's what I see as a parent. Just to recap one element of that, if you go into Communicate here and go into subscriber groups, you'll see that there's only one subscriber group that's been created for this email, and it's called All School. But if I wanted to add another group here, I could call it, as I said before, maybe year 4 parents, year 3, and so forth. Then when the parent actually subscribes to the newsletter, they will get a choice as to which group that they want to belong to. And again, we just say, just create one group called All School, and all the parents will receive the same school newsletter. We think that's best. So to recap, we've seen what a parent does to subscribe, and we've seen what you as a school administrator will do to actually approve that newsletter subscription. And that's it for now.